Alright, let's actually hit record this time, and let's record the correct source this time, and let's actually have audio this time, and let's have game audio this time, which we do, god damn it. All the correct things that I have done incorrectly for the past two videos, god damn it. Oh, so yesterday... Oh, fuck. Yesterday, it was very simple, Century and Goo, and I almost got stuck in a doorway because of Goo spawns. I almost got cut off from my ship because of goo spawns. Yeah, because I didn't have the other airlock discovered, but also the generator. Because the goo spawned in the doorway, I couldn't swap the generator between the drones. So I was effectively stuck on one half of the ship, and my generator drone was effectively stuck on the other half of the ship. And because of I tried to lure the goo, but because of the way the goo grew, it actually further blocked the door, so I couldn't slip in the room without taking damage, and I didn't take damage. I was just like, fuck it. I'm opening this door, and I'm activating stealth with the generator, and we're just gonna walk into this room and hope that there's no fucking sentry in here, otherwise I'm going to die. And it worked out, and apparently there was power in the other room, so I would have been able to close the door. I did not see that coming. I did not expect to have power in that room. I expected there to be power in the room that had the goo seed room, but we made it. Didn't get one scrap in the goo seed room. That was slimed over. I couldn't even get in there, so didn't fucking matter. And on the previous day, it was a fucking disaster. It was an absolute. It was a clusterfuck. It was terrible. It was terrible. So bad, and I don't even want to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. We had all infestation types on a Bark B, I think. I wandered into the ship, and I was like, okay, well, we have transporter, and we have collector, so that's going to work out super well. I transported into two rooms. One of them had defense, the other one had generator. I went back to the starting room. I sort of meandered my way along, used motion, found the sentry, killed the sentry without knowing it was a sentry. Didn't even check to see if it was a sentry, just killed it and then moved on. And then a swarm started attacking the door to my generator room from below the long room with the second generator. Not room 2 that had the transporter signal, but the other one. For me, that would have been room 7 because it would have been attached to the starting room. So I opened a door below them for them to escape between R9 and R10, which would be directly beside them. Both of them still have doors to my generator room. And the swarm decided it would be a fantastic idea to continue attacking the door to my generator room from the other room. So I opened a door for the swarm to move, and I noped out with my drones, and then the swarm just broke down the door to my generator room, and because I left a series of doors open, the swarm went right, and then stayed in the starting room, plus the other room below the starting room, which would have been like a small room. So I couldn't get out of the ship because the swarm was moving rather quickly, and it would have seen my drones, and I would have been super screwed. And then we had the asteroid collision, first asteroid collision, which hit the generator room, didn't break my door. Unfortunately for Little, they lost their drones, but they also didn't lose their drones because Collector saved their drones. But they didn't get anything for some reason, because it was like they pressed enter and then the room got sucked out after pressing escape, or after exiting, and the drones died, but the drones got saved by Collector because it said it saved all three drones. Oh, what the fuck happened? I should have gone out with something. Anyway. Yeah. So the room got hit. I was just like, alright, fine, I left the series of doors open, we'll just wait for asteroid. Room got hit. Did not cause vacuum. Caused radiation. I'm like, okay. Well, thanks very much. 20 minutes later. No, another 10 minutes later, another asteroid collision happens, and it does break open the room. It breaks open the room with all the scrap. I think a room with like 4 scrap, and then there was a room with the scrap that Bastika got with Collector, and it sort of cascaded its way all the way up to the top of the ship and didn't get into the slime room. I didn't get into the fuel room. I could teleport in the fuel room. I did make a ballsy move and just be like, I'm just going to teleport into the sentry room. And hopefully there's not going to be any goo there. Or into the defense room. And I was like, oh, sentry. So that was my only scrap that I collected. No, I collected 2 scrap. That was it. Yeah, it's 2 scrap. And I think the drone upgrade within the starting room. I believe. I think it was just drone upgrade in the starting room. So, yeah. And Collector gave me nothing. I didn't get any of the 5 scrap that was probably present there. I didn't get any of the 4 scrap that was present in the bottom room. I didn't get the 1 scrap that Mystica got from R2, I think. Collector just said, no, fuck you. Have a nice day. Go suck a dick. So that sucked. That was very disappointing. We're going to get into today's daily challenge, and hopefully, I said fuck you to Collector yesterday. I shall once again say fuck you to Collector. Please work next time. You royal piece of shit. It's a 30, is that like a 30% chance for it to collect stuff? So, the fact that it got nothing is like terrible odds. The real world chance for that is actually awful. I'm mad about it. Fuck you, Collector. You're a piece of shit. You are a royal piece of shit. Fuck you, Collector. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm just making sure that I'm recording. I see we have audio, I see we have thing, I see we have the programs actually captured, and we are recording, so. Dropping some frames, but are we dropping frames? No, that's fine. Actually recording. Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we have no ship upgrades. Yesterday we had cannon, and I blew up the goo, because fuck you, goo. We got motion on Ardio with 130 health. We got jury-rigged with 110 health, and we got Mushu with 90 health. I believe that gives us a total of 30 points above average drone health, which is better than yesterday for sure. We are on a military A with okay. It's Christmas, isn't it? Well, I guess it's not. I guess it wouldn't exact. Well, no, this ain't Christmas. What's an equally unpleasant event? I believe the unpleasant event I am attempting to describe here would be a funeral. And it's my funeral today. We are on a military A, so hopefully defenses and defense terminal here. Although motion might not be particularly fantastic because we have we're in a military A with an unknown amount of infestation types, so fuck me. Haunt targeting medium, so that's actually not too bad, although I'm still going to be sketchy about that 6-minute timer. With an age of 368 hazardous, so that makes me think motion isn't going to be too good because it's going to have a lot of inconclusive results, and they're all going to be in super shitty places. And we have a scrap capacity 44, which doesn't mean much for us. I am super not excited for this ship at all. Military A. I'm not infestation types of motion. Let's just hope we have good motion returns, otherwise I'm going to be very disappointed, very sad. I do, however, have to leave for a quick moment, so I will be right back, and hopefully this won't be the end of the damn recording. Alright. Let's get into today's daily challenge. This is potentially going to suck. I'm super not excited for this. Let's begin this pain and suffering challenge today. We are dropping some massive frames. So I'm going to make an attempt to avoid dropping massive frames real quick by closing Minecraft, because it's definitely taking quite a bit of my CPU usage right now, I believe. That is the log, which, wait, what the fuck? That can't be correct. I'll be back when it closes, damn it. That really doesn't take as long as MC Eternal does to shut down. Thank God. I started a new pack, Multi-Block Madness, today. Ah, that's better. Okay. Can't pick that up, though. What do we have? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and close that. And the fact that that room is inconclusive really does suck. Super not nicely. We're gonna take a look at this room, and motion and see what we have. Alright. Our 6 is balls, but our 7 has been pretty good. Yeah. Wow. Big boy. Huge boy. Colossal boy. Our 5, our 8, and our 9, apparently. Oh, that's these 3 rooms right here. Excellent. Well, that's great. God darn it. Frickin'. Okay. Also, oh my god. Ah! Oh. Balls. Okay, definitely not what we want, but, I guess you have motion return for that room. That's a good part. Excellent. Okay. So this room is safe, right? R7 was safe. R7. Let's go take a look. Why don't we? Let's let us do. Oh, we are looking at a little bit of a cascade issue, with the time being a problem here. Let's get 2 back. For the time being. Please get in the doorway, please get in the doorway, please get in the doorway, thank you. Excellent. Excellent, okay. 2. Come with me. Generate 2. 3. Action. R8 is inconclusive. Definitely not what we wanted for Christmas, but... Oh, R8 is clear because we had this... R8 probably had Sentry, actually. And R6 has 1. Door 5 is clear. Let's go take a look. I believe this room had Sentry. Oh, that's actually motion. See what we have. R10 is very inconclusive, but we do not care about R10 now, do we? No, we do not. Door 14. Please die. Thank you. Please go into this room so I can kill you. Oh, they're in that room. Okay. Excellent. Good. R5 is safe. Door 12, this room is safe. What did we have in this room? A swarm. R9 is also clear because we had defense there. So good. Let's try baiting goo. And this shouldn't go poorly at all, should it? No, it should not. Please don't go poorly. That would suck if this went poorly. What? Door 11 killed itself. We don't care about that now, do we? So we now have swarms. So what exactly happened with that defense? 20 enemies. So one was 20. Dang it. And the other 2 were 1s, I think. Darn it. Okay. Potential for goo. Good generator. R9 was safe, right? Yeah. Door 6. Take a look. Ah, Sentry. Sentry and Swarm today. Okay. Definitely not too tabby, not too shabby. Well, that means that vent is very much not safe, actually. But R6 should probably be safe if I can hear anything. Because R6 had thing in it. Actually, we can motion. Door 15. Door 8. Excellent. Let's go. That's a Sunik. Very interesting. Frick. Time. Oh, bollocks. Door 10. We're gonna get one back to the ship. Let's get 2 into there real quick. 3 should be in a doorway, correct? Yes. Everybody is in a doorway presently. Good, just what I'd like to see. We're gonna wait at that timer. And, son of a bitch. Everyone back to the ship now. 2, you're coming here to... What the... Oh, God. That is definitely going to be a small problem for me. Potentially. 8. Let's go. It might just be worth taking the damage, but... If there's something in there... Oh! Jesus, there's goo. Well... That certainly does make this a little bit of an issue, now does it? Goo does make this a bit of a problem for me. Door 7. Yes. So. We do not have Leaper. Which means that anything in that room is probably going to die, unless it is goo starting. So that's definitely not what we were hoping for. Let's go to Dr. A1 real quick. Son of a bitch. Okay, let's go ahead and dock A3. R4 has complete effective radiation. It might be worth taking the damage for that scrap, but I have to do it with turn 1 because we will potentially die. Okay. Okay. Let's get turn 3. This could also potentially be very disastrous. So we're gonna get the 2 into door 10 and fight it. Son of a bitch. That really does suck. R3 is not good. R4, it might be beneficial to just take the damage. Assuming that's not the goo room. Because it could be the goo room. We have 4 seconds per scrap to make it worthwhile, I believe. Alright, let's go. Fine. Why'd it have to be 6-man failure, man? Okay. So we don't care about anything else then, at this point. Oh, geez, that's going to be a little bit of an issue, isn't it? Generator. Alright. No, you don't. You're a piece of garbage. You're a disappointment to humanity, and I stand by the fact that you should be obliterated. Are we at A1? Yes, we are. Okay. So here's what we're going to do, in possibly the worst way possible. Take the gather, take the interface. That room is probably going to be clear. We're going to go in there through R3. And we're going to take that damage. With not Mushu, with number 1, because we need the... With numero uno. After this timer. Yeah, sucks for taking that damage. 5 damage per second. That swarm has to be dead. There's no fucking way this swarm is alive. Sentry and goo. So, unless that room is goo. And it could be goo. For all we know, it could very well be goo. We don't have a collector, so it's totally worth going in there and getting that scrap. What is that? Is that 60? I think that's 60. So we would have to be in there for a total of... God damn. $6 seconds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, 12 seconds. 12 seconds to make it not worthwhile. Assuming it's got Q. Assuming it doesn't have Q in it. Right? That's the timing that we're dealing with here. Let's hope that the Q hasn't come here, which it has not. Oh, you're a bit of an issue, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're a piece of shit. Let's wait for you to grow first, down here. Grow, please. Thank you. Please grow. Now. Thank you. There we are. Thank you. And, let's just go for it. Oh my god. Get the scrap, damn it. Do we not have the thing? Seriously? Oh my god. Where's the gather? Who has the gather? Does drone 3 still end up having the gather after all that? I took 3 ticks radiation damage for that. Seriously, he had the freaking... Okay, I'm disappointed I didn't notice that. We're gonna put you there. It's still worth it. What's getting hit? R8. Good thing we don't care about that. Okay. Son of a bitch. You are now a royal problem that I have to deal with because I've taken damage. God darn it. Vent R3A3. Right? Sayonara. Okay. Let's go. Let's have the gather this time. And let's do it. Goo spawn. There's goo. Can I get in through here? Or 17? Nope. Seriously. Wow. I took so much damage, and apparently that was the goo seed room. Who could have guessed? And R8 did get hit. Interesting. Was that worth it? No, it most definitely was not worth it, because the goo... Yeah, I wouldn't have survived it. I had to deal with the goo and the radiation. Missing the gather was definitely the biggest downfall in that plan, because I could have gotten out with some scrap, making it somewhat worthwhile, but no, that was totally not worthwhile. That was a huge net loss, because the gather... Why did I put the gather on 3? Why the fuck did I leave the gather on 3? What the hell? Well, at least I'm recording today, so you can see the failure, instead of have to witness the failure from my voice. That sucks. And that's not worth it, because I would die anyway to get it. God fucking damn it. Why did goo have to spawn in a room with a fucking vent? Son of beach. Stock day 2. Let's see if there was a swarm in there. Yeah, so there's probably nothing in here then, because there's no swarm. Or it's gear room. I'm not gonna bother checking. Oh well. That's really annoying. If you didn't get into R4, depending on your goose spawn pattern, you could have definitely seen from door 17. And you probably would have tried luring from R5. Or luring from door 9, R5. I did not do that. Instead, I took a ton of damage that was totally not necessary. Damn, I really thought I could get into the room. At least I got one of the scrap. So it wasn't a complete, utter disaster. But it was still a disaster. Alright, let's get out of here. You could have done so much better if you didn't take... How much damage did I take? Motherfucker. So 65? I think that's somewhere on the order of... 40, 70 damage? 65 damage? I think that is 65 damage. What the fuck? No. 55 damage. I think that's 55 damage. That's not 65 damage, is it? That can't be 65 damage. 7 plus 7 would be that, but that doesn't make any fucking sense. It might be 65 damage. I think it's 65 actually, because the thing. My brain's not working today. I think it's 65 damage. So he took 65 damage with the missing out on 40 scrap points. We got the drone, so you could have gotten at least, let's see, 965 plus 40. I'm expecting to see 1035 with no damage. Yep. Congrats to Demo and LB who got that 1035 with 0 damage. And getting the scrap in the room with the goo and the vent. They probably went there early after they listened just to make sure that it wasn't... Because they probably hit up that chip scan first. And then we're just like, oh shit, I need to get in there. And then they got in there, or they tried to bait from the other room. See if there was anything they could kill. I didn't see Swarm though. So Swarm hadn't spawned yet? What? No, Swarm had to have spawned. Swarm had to have died. Swarm was one of the infestation types. Purperetta going out with 1015. Missing out on 1 scrap, taking no damage. Congratulations on that. Dargod going up with 975. 6 minutes. Also, LB did it 4 minutes. Jesus. Stam also did it in 4 minutes. Jesus. I did 14. I tried to make that work and I fucked it up. I took so much damage that I didn't need to take because I forgot to put the gather on the freaking drum. This is why I should just use the name. I should use the gather. I should use the upgrade swapping directly instead of doing the other thing so that I don't get mixed up. So if I swap gather, I could just see that it's on my drone. I'm looking for gather. I switch gather for something. Dargard going out, missing, I think, the 3 scrap in the goo room, potentially, and taking no damage. And Crumblitz 11 going out with 715. Wait, what the hell? Missing out on... Wait, what? That's not 17? Is that 18 scrap? No. Missing out on 19 scrap. No. Wait, that's not right. My brain is currently not functioning the way it's supposed to. What the fuck am I doing today? 17, 18, 19, 20s. There was not 20. There was 19 scrap total on the ship. They missed. They only got 7. That means they missed out on 12 scrap. Huh. Probably not killing the sentry? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And they also took a bunch of damage too. They didn't take nearly as much as I did. Unless they didn't get the drone. No, but they did get... they didn't get the drone. They didn't get the upgrade. Yeah, looks like they got gooed. Potentially. Did they get gooed? If they didn't get the drone and they didn't get the upgrade, then does that... It could have been... Oh, they didn't lose the drone. So they didn't get the drone, they didn't get the upgrade. And... What the hell? That's weird. I wonder what they did with that. Oh no, definitely not too difficult of a ship. Knowing it was goo would have made me move a little bit quicker. I just didn't expect goo to be in the room with the radiation. I honestly expected it to just be swarms. And the swarms would have died because radiation. And swarms have 30 health, confirmed 30 health. per swarm thing. They all just die super quick in the radiation, so I should have been fine to just walk in there. But no, goo was there, which sucked. I honestly did not expect to see goo. I really did not expect to see goo on that part of the ship at all. Don't know the other room had. Don't know, don't care. We did not explore one of the rooms because it had nothing in it. So it could have been a goose room, could have been another century. Probably wasn't another century. It was definitely not another century because these guys would have got more scrap. They would have checked it out, but I did not. Yeah, it's not too difficult of a ship. I just played it super poorly, took a bunch of damage for no fucking reason. Well, there was a fucking reason. I just forgot to damn gather, like an idiot. Smooth brain. I pulled a Marvin. Marvin also happened to do that later, or earlier by accident. Just switching stuff and then taking damage and then being like, oh shit, I have no gather. So yeah. Comes around, goes around, I guess. That'll be off today. This is the first upload in like 3 days because God fucking damn it. I can't believe I missed it twice like an idiot. Enjoy this pain and suffering. Cheers, everyone.